So good evening everyone, welcome to the live stream. If you can all hear me, then please let me know in the comments section. So we are parked up here at Barcelona Prat Airport, Lima Echo Bravo Lima, just getting set up and ready for our short flight to Menorca. To you, hello, good evening. We do have some ATC as well, so we're going to go and get our clearance from Barcelona radar on frequency 132.350.
You can do this. Ryanair tonight, proceeding directly.
You can hear me, that's great.
Taxi holding point runway 24 right via south, link north. Barcelona radar move flower 4971, holding point altitude for runway 06, ready for departure. Moonflower 4971, Francer, line up and wait runway 06 in sequence. Line up and wait runway 06 in sequence, Moonflower 4971.
Barcelona, good evening, Ryanair 6881 at Barcelona 737-800. Request Alpha clearance please to Menorca.
Ryanair 6881, hello, clear to Menorca, Dunes 3 Quebec, 25 left, squawk 6202.
That's great, thanks, clear to Menorca, Dunes 3 Quebec, departure runway 25 left, squawk 6202, Ryanair 6881.
Cheers, command start group, report ready.
I will go. Sean, good evening to you. Hello, welcome to the live stream.
And Chew has crashed. Alright. Feels better. And Barcelona greeting, ED36 Juliet with you, holding short runway 06, fully ready. ED36 Tango Juliet in sequence, line up and wait, runway 06, break. 4971, get for takeoff, runway 06, wind is 12070 knots. Get for takeoff, runway 06, 4971.
Aircraft reg, Echo India, Foxtrot, Romeo Delta, Sean. That's what we are flying.
Wind 7 Foxtrot, Charlie, 10 right heading 260, correction, 10 right heading 240, right heading 240, descend 6,000 feet. GNH 1011. Right heading 240, 690 feet, and GNH 1011.
Ryanair 6881, request push and start.
Ryanair 6881, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, thanks Ryanair 6881. Okay, Menorca, here we come.
The time clear for takeoff, runway 06, wind 120 degrees 7 knots. Barcelona control, Ryanair 8830, holding short runway 06. Ryanair 30, hello, sir, I'm waiting sequence runway 06. Management grades, runway 06, Ryanair 8830, thank you. Well, 8830, sorry, disregard last transmission, cancel, let up and wait, call you back, when arrival, before your departure.
Fly in the sky interior, yes indeed. Certainly are. One of the new ones.
Sorry, say again for Ryanair 8830.
Foxtrot Oscar Bravo.
Yes, hold position please. Hold short runway 06. Roger, holding position, Ryanair 8830. Barcelona control Moonflower 4971 on the Mahon for Foxtrot departure, passing 5600 now. Request further climb. Yeah, Moonflower 4971, regular contact, climb level 360, proceed directly Lumas. Climb level 360 directly Lumas, Moonflower 4971, thank you. Who's ready for departure? Call them again. 670, clear for takeoff, 245, wind 2010.
Ryanair 6881, request taxi.
Ryanair 6881, taxi holding runway 25 left, initially via Delta, cross runway 25 right, on the other side Delta, cross runway 02 and Kilo.
Okay, clear, taxi runway 25, holding point 25 left Delta, cross 25 right, again onto Delta, cross 02 and onto Kilo. Ryanair 6881.
Barcelona control, Moonflower 4971. Can you confirm Meros, Mike Echo Romeo Oscar Sierra?
Right, we are taxi.
Sorry, the suspicion same. Moonflower 4971. Moonflower 4971 negative. Lima, Uniform, Mike Alpha Sierra.
Delta should be...
Roger, remaining from Mike Alpha Sierra, Moonflower 4971.
We are clear to cross via Delta, straight across runway 25 right, there's no inbound traffic so we're all clear, left's clear, all good, so straight ahead here on Delta. It's a nice simple taxi this, cross over the two runways. What are you ranking in virtual Ryanair? My Ryanair ranking is, let's have a look, it's quite high up. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying. Position in Ryanair, Chief Pilot, so that's me.
Ryanair 27, correction Ryanair 670 Zulu, radar contact, climb 7380.
Okay, approaching runway 02, we're clear to cross straight over. Crossing 02, right's clear, left's clear, champion. Then we'll take the next left onto Kilo. Cabin crew, seats for departure. You're only a second officer. Get yourself a few more hours and you'll quickly work your way up to the top, no doubt about that. Okay, left here onto Kilo 4, that's the one. So the flight time for this flight is approximately
8830 line up runway 06. Southern right runway 06, Ryanair 856.
30 minutes, cruising altitude of 19,000 feet, so pretty quick flight to be honest.
4936, clear for the off, 06, wing 1207. Please will take us runway 06, Ryanair 830.
Okay, and we are ready for departure.
Ryanair 67, Sierra Zulu, you can proceed direct to Luma. Lima Uniform, Mike Alpha Sierra.
Ryanair 681, runway 25 left, fully ready.
Ryanair 6881, clear for takeoff, 25 left, wind 2013.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left, Ryanair 6881. Okay, clear for takeoff, landing lights are on, strobe lights are on, lining up, runway 2.
Ryanair 8830, radar contact, prime 11360. Sorry, say again, Ryanair 8830. Ryanair 8830, radar contact, climb level 360, sorry, 360. Climb flight level 360, Ryanair 8830.
Lined up runway 25 left, clear for takeoff, let's rock and roll. Thrust 40%, clocks. Okay, power set. Oh, thanks very much, Sean, that's very kind, yeah.
Good afternoon. Ryanair 370 Romeo, stand from 7, at Ryanair, requesting I for clearance to left, Manchester, please. Ryanair 370 Romeo, hello. Clear to Manchester, Jan 1 Hotel, runway 20, squawk 3234. Jan 1 Hotel, from 20, 234 for Ryanair 360. Stop, blue people ready. Ryanair 6881, radar contact, transfer level 19 restricted flying.
Climb flight level 190, thanks, Ryanair 6881.
Ryanair 8830, you may proceed direct to Easter, India, Sierra Tango Echo Romeo. Proceeding direct Easter, Ryanair 8830.
Not quite sure what happened with your pilot there. For some reason engaged and then decided to disengage, but oh well. Okay, Menorca, here we come. enjoy your flight. Off to do... Oh, very nice. Oh, very nice indeed. Excellent. Well, enjoy your flight. I'll, if you're flying on Vatsim, I might see you on the Vatsim map. But have a good flight, and we'll speak to you later on.
All officials moving to Wendy Barcelona has to close. Thank you very much for flight today. Bye bye. Have a nice summer.
Well, unfortunately, Barcelona has had to go offline, so that's the end of our ATC. Do they keep the potatoes in the cargo hold on Ryanair? No, Marshall. Typically, they don't keep the potatoes there. They just keep the passengers. It's a far cheaper way of transport, and utilises space to the best effect. So it's a win-win all round. Just a fun fact for everyone who's watching the live stream, this is my first ever Ryanair flight to Menorca. I couldn't quite believe it when I looked at the destinations that I've been to and ones that I haven't been to, and on that list basically I've done Ibiza, I've done Mallorca, and yet for some unknown reason I never seem to have flown to Menorca. So today is a prime opportunity to do so, to tick that destination off my list. Also in another upcoming live stream soon, I hope to fly to Marrakesh in Morocco. Again, that's another one I thought I'd been to, turns out I hadn't. I've flown to a couple other Moroccan destinations, to Fez and Nador. However, I have not flown to Morocco as Marrakesh even as of yet, so there you go. It is a small world, very small world. Is FOB Sky interior? I believe so. All the F-regs pretty much are, so I'm pretty certain the answer to your question is yes. So yeah, all the F-regs I've been on have been Sky interior, so yeah. That's us just level at 19,000 feet, our cruising altitude, and very shortly we will begin our descent. I'm currently reading charts on my laptop, getting the necessary information for our arrival. So the decision height is 510, so we'll just enter that. That's 510. So same as myself, that's great. And hello there, welcome to the live stream. So yeah, we're just about to begin descent. Landing runway 19 at Menorca. So yeah, should be touching down shortly. The landing altitude is 300. Set that. There's the moon. Random observation. And the QNH is 1013 at our transition altitude, which is 6,000 feet. Looking to where we're going. We're looking to taxi straight along to stand number stand number 13 once we arrive. Flew to Ferro this morning, no ATC. That's a shame. It's always fun when there's a little bit of ATC on, but unfortunately 9 times out of 10 it's not usually online, unfortunately, but it's just one of those things. Our alternate destination will be back to Barcelona in the unlikely event that we have to divert. So yeah, estimated time of arrival 20 minutes. That's all inserted correctly. Just check out on the flight plan page. Yep, all set up for runway 19 arrival. Perfect. Go back to the map page now. Did you enjoy your trip around the world? Not particularly. My trip around the world ended prematurely, but nah. Just having a look now to see what other destinations we can fly to from Menorca. By the looks of it, there aren't that many to choose from. So from Menorca we can fly to Valencia, Madrid, Barcelona or East Midlands. So I think we'll stick with Barcelona for now. I think I forgot to activate it's my favourite place. Ooh, depends with where you're referring to. Okay, it's time for us to descend now. So we'll head down initially to 10,000 feet. Do I run every bit of scenery that I've ever bought or freeware on? Do I run it all at the same time? No. I use a little bit of software called Scenery Config Editor, and what that enables you to do is to enable or disable relevant scenery which you may or may not be using. The advantages are for larger, bits of scenery, say a lot of the payware stuff that I run. The advantage of disabling the bits I don't use is that it's never actually running, so it's not actually loading up, which means your simulator loads up faster because it's not having to load all of the scenery at once, so that's a clear advantage. Whereas if you have it all enabled, it is having to load all the payware, all the freeware, all at once. Whereas through the Scenery Config Editor, what that enables you to do is, for instance, tonight's flights, I have maybe 6 or 7 airports activated. One of which is Barcelona, the other is Mallorca, Madrid, Jerez, and I think Seville. So just a few Spanish airports which I can fly to and from Barcelona, but also if, just say, I had to divert, those airports are active to divert to. So if I opted to divert to them, the scenery would be available. But again, that's where planning comes to into the forefront. I don't typically plan to do longer flights for ones like them, else I'd have scenery activated. I just try and consign it to smaller sectors. Or if I'm doing a longer flight, so if I flew from, say, Barcelona to Newcastle, I would make sure that airports along the way might be activated. So I might have Toulouse activated if I needed to divert there. I might have Jersey, I might have Edinburgh. So all these little ones along the way. Is it easy to use? Yes, it's very easy to use, very easy indeed, and it's just simple install program, opens your scenery config file, and it allows you to organize it in such a way that you can activate and deactivate before loading up your flight sim, and then once you load up your flight sim, double click it, it will automatically load only the selected bits of scenery which you've chosen in advance to load up, and it's really, really simple, really easy. That's the link there for you, Sean, if you want to have a look at it. It's very, very good bit of software, and it's free. No, it won't. As long as you've selected just the scenery you need, then it shouldn't crash at all, because obviously it's not having to load up all the scenery at once, so it's a great little tool. Yeah, it's brilliant. Hope you find it useful. So we're just proceeding direct to the final approach fix for the arrival. Just taking a little shortcut basically, and that'll take us straight to the final approach fix for the ILS runway 19. So we've got 40 miles to we reach Mahon, it's passing 11,000 feet. Have you ever flew into Shannon? Yes, I have indeed, many times. Cabin crew, 10 minutes till landing. That's your base, very nice. It's a nice airport, Shannon. So we're going to change plan, and it's going to be a fully visual approach. So we're just at 2,000 feet now. For some reason I think this may be scenery related, as I'm using freeway scenery at the moment. But the ILS frequency does not seem to be responding, so we don't exactly have a glide slope or a localizer. We do have a distance measuring equipment, so we got the VOR and everything all set, which is fine. What's the difference from normal FSX and FSX Steam? The basic difference is that FSX, the basic version, if I can put it that way, the original version is not 64-bit compatible. So if you've got a 64-bit PC, it will run on it. However, it won't run as stable. There will be crash to desktops more frequently, and in some cases programs may not run as well. So it does have quite a few issues. So FSX Steam basically removes that problem with simulator as it is, virtually no different to the original FSX. But it is 64-bit compatible, and it just runs a lot more stable than normal FSX. Yes, it does require Java Runtime Environment 1.6, yes. Okay, 1,500, yeah, down. Cabin crew seats for landing. I've just had a contact me. Wonderful.
Plus 100. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
So, welcome to Menorca. See what the contact me is. Portuguese Aviation, hello, welcome to the live stream.
We hope you enjoyed yours, and we look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Ryanair.
Perfect landing, thank you very much, Sean. Okay, I'm presuming that was you that messaged me. Was it you? I don't know. Okay. Right, that's us landed anyway. Yep, Ryanair 66 Kilo Foxtrot, that is indeed you. Right, so we'll just taxi along to our stand now. Get ready for our flight back to Barcelona. Cabin crew, disarm doors and slides for arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Menorca. That's a bit of a contradiction. Okay then, fair enough. Right, let's get this bird ready for our next flight, which is back to next flight back to Barcelona. Watch this. Oh, has he already departed? He must have already. Ah, he's already departed. Oh well. Right, next flight. Well done, Portuguese. Hope you get that finished very soon. Right, so next flight. That's the pirate filed. Now time for the next flight. Payload.
Your seat has been allocated for you to comply with the weight and safety of the aircraft.
Yeah, you just simply select it or deselect it in the little tick box at the left hand side. Pretty simple really. Yes, you do need to restart the sim, yes. So basically you install it, and then you activate or deactivate the scenery as required before actually go on the simulator. Folks, I shall be back shortly. Okay, good evening to everyone on the live stream. I hope you're all very well on this Thursday evening. Good evening to Rahman Sajid Aviation, RS Aviation, Nicky Lacrosse too. I hope everyone is well. So, we're just about to get pushed back here in Menorca. This is the return segment to Barcelona. Flight time is approximately 40 minutes, so pretty quick flight. And yeah, that'll pretty much be us for this evening. My intention was to do another flight when we landed in Barcelona. However, I've knocked that plan on the head, so it'll just be this one, and that will be it for this evening. I unfortunately have had to delay pushback for just another minute or two. Reason being, I forgot to submit a flight plan on Vatsim, so I need to do that immediately before we can head off. No problem, mate. We'll be at 10,000 feet very soon. Just as soon as I get this flight plan submitted, we shall be on our way. So pre-file flight, Vatsim, enter my ID and password, submit that. Call sign is Ryanair 589 Papa. So the stream will go quiet momentarily. So we shall now reconnect. Cruising altitude for this flight is 18,000 feet. Flight plan submitted, connected to Vatsim. Let's get the engine started. Start engine number 2. Weather conditions are nice and clear with just a few scattered clouds around, so perfect evening for flying. Starting engine number 1. Planning any flights this weekend? Not really this weekend, mate. Pretty busy this weekend. It depends. If I have time, I might do a couple short ones in the evening. So possibly, most likely Sunday afternoon or evening. But again, I'll just see how the time goes. Also, the weather. I mean, it's looking quite interesting for this weekend, so we'll play it by ear and see how it goes. Ah, she's coming up tomorrow, champion. That's great. As I say, I'll try and get one sorted for this weekend, but not entirely sure when. Right, runway 19, here we come. Up all week, oh well, not to worry. Don't worry, I'll get some form of entertainment, a video upload or something. Actually, talking of which, I will probably not tomorrow evening, possibly Saturday or Sunday evening, but I will be doing a flight to Morocco, to Marrakesh from Barcelona. Just, that's a destination I haven't flown to yet, so most likely we'll be doing that this weekend, just not entirely sure on the exact timings, but we'll get one sorted eventually. Right, time to line up and depart. Landing lights are on. This is going to be a very much D-rated takeoff, so let's see how this goes. Especially taking an intersection departure as well. Okay, power is set. Champion, 80 knots. Are we going to run out of runway?
V1.
Yep.
Rotate. V2.
Positive right, gear up. Right, that is us airborne. Climbing now to 18,000 feet. Alright, just about to land in Barcelona. Landing. Okay folks, welcome to Barcelona. No crosswind, Nicky. There was basically what happened. I inserted the wrong ILS frequency, so I inserted it for runway 25 left instead of 25 right. So I had to quickly change tack and fly it in manually. Bert, can you fly to N2 after Menorca? Unfortunately not. This is our last flight for tonight. We'll definitely fly there one day though, definitely one day. Cabin crew, disarm doors and slides for arrival. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Barcelona. So I really hope you all enjoyed this evening's short flight from Barcelona to Menorca and back. Just a short 30 minutes and 40 minutes there, so very quick flight. So that's all for this evening. As I say, I'm hoping to do a live stream at the weekend. I do have some other commitments, but we'll try and see if we can squeeze one in at some point one evening. But from stand Bravo 3, or 106 as it is now, at Barcelona, thank you all very much for watching. Nicky, Luke Ross, Brian, Burke, HK, Portuguese Aviation and everybody, thank you all very much for watching the stream. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We're only 506 subscribers from 6,000, would you believe it? 500 from 6,000, absolutely incredible. So thank you all very much for the support. Have a good weekend everyone, and till the next time, take care and we'll see you then. Good night.